Hey, what's up you guys? This is the start of my week 3 vlog for Trick or Treat-a-thon. I said at the end of my last vlog I was going to start the video for today's vlog straight after that, and then I just didn't. So it is now Thursday the 13th or 14th, I think the 14th, and I just finished a 12-hour shift, and then I'm going to sleep, and then I'm waking up in the morning and going back for another 24-hour shift. So I don't really have time to update you over the next couple of days with what I've been reading, but I just finished Junky today. I gave it 2 stars in the end. I was going to give it 3 stars and I was like, you know what, it's a 2-star. If you didn't watch my last vlog, it's basically a semi-autobiographical account of William S. Burroughs' real life experience being a heroin addict and selling heroin and etc, etc. And it just like did not live up to the premise. I don't know, that's a lie. It's exactly what the premise is, and that's it. That's the issue. Like, it's just the premise. Like, there's nothing else to it. It's just all about drugs. And it's kind of like, I described it in my Goodreads review, like when you're talking to someone and they think that every story they're telling is entertaining or interesting purely because it involves being drunk or being high or drugs or alcohol, like, and you're sitting talking to them and you're thinking in your head, like, do you have nothing else in your personality? That's what this book is like. It's like, okay, we get it, like, give us something else. Like, the only thing I know about William S. Burroughs, or the fictionalized version of him, is that he was a heroin addict. Like, that's all I know about him. Like, he has no other personality, he has nothing. And I guess that's kind of the point, like, about how heroin does, like, take over your entire life. But it was just, I don't know, it was a drag to read. It was only like 126 pages in the end. I thought it was 160, but then there was actually quite a lot of appendix stuff, which I just didn't read. So yeah, this was kind of disappointing because I was actually quite excited for this one, but it just wasn't interesting, to be honest. Like, it just wasn't interesting to me. I said to my friends, actually, I'll roll the clip now.
Hey, it's Andrea. Connor, you absolutely have to read Shatter Me, and no questions asked and no debate about it. You need to read it, and I really hope you enjoy it as much as I did. I hope you love it enough to want to continue the series, but you have to read it.
Yeah, so I'd said to my friends, can someone recommend me a book from my TBR to read next? And Andre chose Shatter Me by Tahereh. This is a classic YA, as a classic, it was like 2012 YA book. It's about this girl who, whenever she touches someone, they then die, and I think that she then finds love, and it's like, how does she do that with also, you know, not killing them? But then I think there's also like a love triangle, that I think that's why this is on my TBR, and the love triangle prompt is for Phantom of the Opera. This was for the Mummy, this Phantom of the Opera, so we're getting into the prompts, which is good. I don't know much else about it. I know that it's quite a big series and it is very well loved, but like kind of in a guilty pleasure type of way. I don't think it's actually meant to be like amazing writing or anything, but I'm excited to give it a chance and just see what I missed out on, because it's a very hyped up book and I don't really know much about it. So I'm going to start this. I honestly feel like it's the type of book like that I could probably read in like one day. So next time you hear from me, I might have finished this, because I am like a 24-hour shift tomorrow, so I probably could read quite a lot of this then, but we will see. So yeah, hope you enjoy this vlog. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll get back to you once I have read more of, or started, Shatter Me. Here is our autumn tree update, looking very yellow now, very orange. We're going to be moving into the red soon. Hey, what's up guys? It is Saturday the 16th of October and I am on page 230 out of the 340 of Shatter Me. I read all 230 pages yesterday. Like I expected, it was a really easy read. It's one of those ones that you just cannot really put down, and it's also just like so simple to read, and the writing style is interesting to say the least. Tahereh has an interesting writing style. I've been told it's just in this series and that like her writing improves as our main character's situation improves. I don't know. I did not expect this to be so dystopian, so I thought the main kind of storyline was just about this girl and her kind of deadly skin, and the fact that she then meets a boy who can touch her, even though if she normally touches people, they then die. I did not realise that it is set in like this hyper dystopian world where, okay, so oh, sorry. What's actually interesting is that, so obviously I've talked about in Handmaid's Tale, it is set where our main character remembers the world before and is now in the dystopian. This is kind of in the same middle ground, maybe even earlier than the Handmaid's Tale kind of takes place, where the world is still like being taken over by this group called the Re-establishment, and they are in the process of eliminating like world heritage sites and literature and art and cultural artifacts and stuff like that. They are in the process of doing all that, and our main character didn't even know any of this was happening because she's been locked away in this like jail place. And yeah, it's interesting. So I didn't realise there was a dystopian, but it is, so I've read like 3 dystopians now this month, which is okay, I do enjoy them. I just wasn't really expecting it. But yeah, the writing style's interesting. The author, for some reason, just does not use commas sometimes, and then there's like one page where she just didn't use speech marks. Like there were speech marks every other page, and this one page there wasn't. And then there was these quotes which I forgot to note down, but it was something like, "This is more wrong than an upside down rainbow." And there was another one. It was like, "I'm sitting on a blue chair in a velvet room, wearing a dress made of olives," or something like that. I don't remember the exact quote, but it was something like that. And I was just thinking, like, this is so weird. I don't know if she's trying to be poetic and failing or what, but it's interesting anyway. And although I will say the writing isn't the best, it is like entertaining. I mean, I read 230 pages yesterday, so I am flying through it. And I do want to try and finish it today. I'm going out in like 2 hours for my friend's birthday. But I do want to try and finish it today if I can. I don't know. I actually am really enjoying it. I probably would continue on with the series, I think, but I don't want to own them, so I think I might see if the like ebooks are cheap or something. I don't know. Like, I'm not desperate to continue on, but like, I will not lie, they are fun to read. So that's where my situation is right now. I'm gonna make dinner and then read some more, hopefully, before I go out, because I actually do want to try and get this finished. And yeah, I hope everyone's having a good weekend. I don't know, well, you'll see this on Wednesday. I will not be able to do the live stream again tomorrow, which is kind of sad. I actually loved like the first week live stream, but I was working last week, I'm working next week. This week I am going to the cinema tomorrow. I've already like pre-booked it. I'm going to see the new Halloween movie, Halloween Kills, and also Venom. We're seeing both in the same evening, so that'll be fun. But yeah, sadly I can't join the live stream, but it is what it is.
How to explain why I love this book so much, but I loved it so much. I loved the main character. I really liked Max. I found him really fascinating, and all the characters were really, really interesting.
So Ishi made a video reading my favourite books, and if you don't know who Ishi is, I don't know where you've been. She's amazing, she's a booktuber, she's so nice. I will have it linked down below, definitely go check it out. I'm so flattered. I'm about halfway through it right now, and so far she's linked the bell jar, and Rebecca, I mean, no spoilers, but I'm glad that she enjoyed them. Definitely go check it out, link down below. I don't have any reading updates, by the way. I didn't read any more of Shatter Me yesterday, even though I said I would in that last update. I never did. And then today I was so hungover that I slept till late, and then I went to see Halloween Kills, which I did like. However, there was just something off about it. I don't know what it was. Like, I did like it. It just didn't hit. Like, it just didn't hit. I think the pacing was a bit weird. Like, there's sometimes I was like, okay, let's get it moving. And then also like the script, some bits were like so strange. Like, they kept reminding us like all the time, constantly, that it had been 40 years. Like, 40 years, 40 years, 40 years. And then, oh, sorry. They kept saying like, evil dies tonight so many times. And I was like, okay, it's obviously like the motto, catchphrase, whatever, that is on the posters and the advertisements and stuff, but like, come on, did you really have to say it 3,000 times? But anyway, yeah. All this to say, go watch Ishi's video, it'll be linked down below. I thought I would do today's leaf update from a different angle. Here's the garden with all of the nice fall leaves. And then this tree behind it is more red, but I think this one's just gonna be yellow and then fall. I don't know if it's gonna actually turn red. Hello, it is Tuesday the 19th. I finished Shatter Me last night, which was for the Phantom of the Opera prompt, because it has a love triangle, kind of, a little bit. There's no love in one of the sections, but you know, it was okay. Overall, I don't want to repeat my thoughts obviously, but it was just okay. Like, it was fun to read, it was engaging to read, it was quick to read, but the writing genuinely wasn't good. I'm sorry, the writing wasn't good. The characters were memorable, I'll give it that. I like the characters. The writing style is just like what brings it down for me. However, I still give it 4 stars because, you know, despite how cringe I thought a lot of the writing was, I did still enjoy it. And it's one of those ones where it's like, okay, I'm not desperate to continue on. If I don't continue on, I probably won't care, but I would like to at some point. So I better not leave it for too long because otherwise I just never will. So I'll have a see if my library has them because I'm definitely not paying for them. I'm going to unhaul this. I don't want to keep this physically. But yeah, it was okay. I did like it overall, a lot of it. And then I just started My Daughter Vanessa by Kate Elizabeth Russell last night as well. I'm currently on page 47, so not much at all. This is about a girl who, when she was 15, had a relationship with her English teacher, and they've kept in contact all these years. I think it is like 17 years later, and they're still friends, but he has now been accused of also having an underage illegal relationship with another student back then. And it's our main character coming to terms with her past and thinking like, okay, maybe this connection that I thought was love and I still think is love 17 years later, maybe I actually was groomed and maybe I was taken advantage of. So it's a very interesting concept. I am really excited to continue on with it. It was one of my most anticipated books of whatever year it came out, 2020 or 2019, I can't remember. Basically, I really wanted to read this for a long time, so I'm glad I'm finally getting to it. And I wish I had the US cover. I wish the US cover was so much nicer. It's like black and white with like a butterfly, like a girl, but this one's okay. It's just I don't know. I think I'm gonna love this book, like as a 5-star prediction, but I just don't know if I want to physically keep it because I'm like, I really just don't like this colour scheme. But anyway, that's beside the point. I'm excited to continue on. I'll read more tonight, and I will update you tomorrow when I end this vlog. Also, for one of the other challenges for the bonus challenge bingo board for our readathon, I will be eating Oreos, which is my favourite Halloween treat, while I read My Daughter Vanessa, and these are actually Halloween themed ones. They're just like normal vanilla flavour, but they're dyed orange. And I'm obsessed with Oreos. Oreos are actually accidentally vegan if you're a vegan and you don't know that. I feel like it's the first thing every vegan learns is like Oreos are accidentally vegan, but yeah. If you're looking for a vegan treat, Oreos are the way to go.
Hello friends, welcome to a new vlog. We are in the first full week of October and also the readathon, so I'm very excited for this week. I plan on doing some
So while I've been watching butcher videos, including some vlogs which count for our bonus challenge bingo board, I just completely destroyed this gift guide from the Photo Society I was sent and made this collage. They had a lot of like Jurassic Park stuff in it, so that was like the starting off theme, and then I just went like jungle, and then I kind of went sky, and I don't know, I just wanted to do something kind of artistic. I don't know, I don't do that much artistic stuff recently, so I've been trying to get back into it. I feel like I do like such like childish activities though. I actually do quite like how this turned out though. Like the sky is made up of like so many different textures and colours, and then there's like different animals, and this was like a mermaid, a little fairy, I don't know. I thought it was kind of cute. I am currently on page 187 of My Daughter Vanessa, and I'm really enjoying it. I definitely still think this is going to be a 5-star prediction. What I am really liking is that the teacher was not described as typically physically attractive. In fact, Vanessa is actually kind of repulsed by him a few times by the way he looks, but the way that he, you know, grooms her by the things that he says, the way he treats her, the way he makes her feel special, especially when she doesn't really have any friends, and you know, she's a bit of a loner and she's vulnerable, is very convincing and realistic, I think. And you know, she kind of falls for him purely just because of the way he treats her, and the way he looks is like kind of like a sidebar to that. Vanessa herself is a really interesting character because even in the, so every chapter it's like one from the present day and one from the past, it like rotates between, and even in the past, you know, she does think at times like that it isn't going the way she wants it to be going, and that things aren't right, and that she could report him, but then she convinces herself because of the things that he said to her that no, this is fine, this is love, like he is nice to me, like I can't report him. And he also is really like got in her head like, if you do report me, like bad things will happen to you, this will follow you for your whole life, like you'll be taken away from your family, stuff like this. And you can really understand how she's in this position of feeling so trapped and doesn't really know what's real and what's not, and it's really interesting. I really enjoy it. I also really think that it's interesting, like she did think that she was in control of the whole situation until she wasn't, and you know, she fully thought that she was the one that seduced him, she was the one that took the lead, and then she was like, wait, no I'm not, and then she starts to think back on certain things, and he's telling her like, you came on to me, so he's also putting that idea in her head, and she's like, thinking about it, she's like, no, actually, that's not true. Like, you acted first, you said this first, like, blah, blah, blah. So, overall, I'm really enjoying it. I really want to read more of it today, but I'm not going to finish it for this vlog because it is Wednesday afternoon, which means it's time to end the vlog. So, if you want to see my thoughts on the ending of My Dark Vanessa, hit subscribe. If you enjoy this vlog, please leave a like, and I will be starting another weekly vlog straight after this. I will be carving a pumpkin in my next vlog, and I once again forgot to look at my bingo board and stuff. I'll put it on the screen here. I cannot tell you off the top of my head what prompts I've done and what bingo board stuff I've done, but it will be here, and I'll just scoot to the side while you have a look. But I think we're making good progress. We'll definitely try and finish it off next vlog. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.